Welcome back, folks. This is Caleb Brozick, joined again by Coach Olson. Well, Coach, last week we got to start off our 11B playoff pictures. Brought Garrelson to town. Why don't you tell everybody at home kind of how your thoughts on the game?
I thought we played really well. You always feel like that when you don't turn the ball over and you force turnovers. It's the biggest part of any game, and we were able to force some turnovers and take care of the ball ourselves and kind of let us get a handle on the game.
And then now, bringing to town the McCook Central Montrose Cougars for the second round action. Last time I remember them coming to town would have been about 2011 for an 11B semifinal there. What's kind of the history with them coming to town that we can kind of have a backstory on?
That might be the only time we've played them, to my knowledge. I guess I don't know for sure. I remember that game 2011. They were good. It was the semifinals. We hit them for a touchdown pass in the first half. We were able to stop them. It was 7-6, I think, at halftime. In the second half, they were big and physical and just kind of wore us down and pulled away in the fourth quarter.
Okay, and then since we're still on them, let's hear maybe some offensive and defensive, what we see like from them scheming wise, what you're preparing for.
Really big up front, and they have some huge guys. And that always poses a challenge defensively. A back who's leading the state in everything, I think. I don't know, he's carried the ball more times than our team put together, I think. They pound him. He's tough, physical. He has some speed, too. He's just an outstanding running back. And it's hard to find him behind that big offensive line. It's kind of a zone concept. They hand it to him deep and just let him pick a hole wherever he wants to run. They do a kick out almost every play, a G scheme or a fullback coming across. But that's more window dressing. He's not necessarily running behind the kick out. He can go sideline to sideline. He has a green light to run wherever he wants. The quarterback, the Gordon kid, he's a good player. Got some decent speed, got a solid arm, and they throw it a lot. And that's kind of two things. They basically run it with 40 and they throw it. And 18 Federal, kind of an H-back, tight end, wide out, fullback guy. He plays a little bit of everywhere. He's their favorite target, but they've got other guys that can run and catch the football too.
Okay. You mentioned number 40, Jacoby Kraus is. I saw early Beersford, I think week 1, he had like 36 carries for 365 yards or something. Is he the key to stop on offense for sure for these type Cougars?
Absolutely. It always starts with stopping the run. You have to stop the run. And with a guy like that and a huge offensive line, it becomes a real challenge. It's not easy, but yeah, he's the engine that drives it.
And then what are some other keys the Warriors are going to have to make to win this game come Thursday?
Well, we've got to execute offensively. They play a very aggressive defense. I think we'll probably see they've run every kind of front imaginable this year, but I'm guessing we'll see a 6-man, maybe a 5, or maybe some of both. You never know. You can mix up every play for all I know. But they like to play cover 0, and that's straight man-to-man across the board and bring everybody else at the quarterback. So, we don't throw a lot, but when we do, we'll take our chances, and it's cover 0. If you run a good route, make a good throw, there's big plays to be made.
And then, down pass again last week. We got a little bit smaller picture. What are your thoughts on maybe the rest of the 11B playoff picture we're seeing kind of shape up?
There really weren't any surprises in the first round. I think it kind of went as people expected for the most part. And nothing but good teams left, I'll tell you that. There's a lot of good football teams. BE is clearly the favorite, I think, but the rest of us are hoping to have a shot.
All right, Coach, thanks for coming in. Good luck tonight as we bring action up from Boyer Field, 6 p.m. kickoff as the McCook Central Montrose Cougars come to town. Thanks again, Coach.
Thanks, Gil.